皆さんこんにちは。Tofuguの高一でございます。So last winter, the Tofugu team went to Japan. One of the things we wanted to do was visit the Mori building, because when you go all the way up to the 52nd floor, you can see almost all of Tokyo. However, we got lost on our way there. Luckily, we came across the Coldstone, with an employee standing outside. When we asked the employee for directions, he didn't only tell us where the building was, but he took us all the way there. Now, the building isn't that close to the Coldstone. It's fairly close, but it was a good 5-minute walk or so, and we just followed him all the way there through escalators, through crowds of people. It was pretty ridiculous. He took us right to the front door of the building. I'm starting to wonder whether or not his actual job was to help people out and then make them feel guilty, so they came back and got some ice cream. Nevertheless, we're at the Mori building. So we go inside, we paid too much money, and then we went to the top floor. I basically just whimpered a lot, kind of scooted towards the edge, keeping as close to the ground as I could. After all that was over, we went back down.
The lower car is now in service.
Can you take a video?
Fifth floor, restaurant floor.
So when we got back down to the bottom, we started thinking, hey, we should probably go to that Coldstone. That guy really helped us out. As we were walking back, we started wondering whether or not they do the sing for tip thing that most Coldstones do in America, right? Where you put the money in, and then they sing a ridiculous song, and they all feel really bad afterwards and go home and cry. So in Japan, tipping isn't actually part of the culture. When you go to a restaurant, you never tip. When you get a taxi cab, you never tip. There just really aren't any tips anywhere. So we were especially curious as to whether or not we could just ask them to sing without tipping. Unfortunately, the answer was no. They demand money for their singing.
すみません、歌ってくれませんか？
歌ですか？はい、じゃあ、ストーンに入った時に
はい。ありがとうございます。
最初はどうしたいの？
I feel really terrible for doing this, but at the time, I wasn't satisfied with that first song, so I actually put in more money and asked them to sing again. Does that make me a bad person? Is this why Japan's suicide rate is so high? Anyways.
ありがとうございます。
もう一回歌ってくれませんか？これ。すみません。しました。はい。すみません。はい、しました。
チップいただきました。ありがとうございます。はい、はい。